So what's this I hear about the state of Missouri suing Starbucks in Missouri over DEI, basically trying to say their hiring policies and all that. And they used Starbucks used a lot of that because of George Floyd. You remember him? Donald Trump, do you remember George Floyd? Because of the racial inequality and police brutality and systematic institutionalized racism that goes on. That's what some of these companies were dealing with. George Floyd came across like a prophet, and it struck a chord with a lot of folks in business who did not want to seem to be racist as they are. Because if there's some idiot come along and tell them to take this away, which really doesn't benefit black people, that's the ironic thing. There's this delusion or some acceptance that because we had these quotas, when the Supreme Court took away affirmative action, when they've done everything to be separate, when they've done everything to whitewash school and education in schools. I'm looking at you, DeSantis in Florida. I'm looking at you, Newsom in California, when you don't want to acknowledge reparations properly. See, I like how they make it a political thing, and this a thing, and that's a thing, and this a thing. But the reality, it impacts it all. That's why these idiots who get caught up in this elephant and donkey and all this mess, logos, is like, it's dumb. Why are you wasting your time voting for parties? Their parties are nothing but like Diddy parties. And they're using something that goes on every day in America against black men and black folks as a means to try to camouflage their racist agendas. If George Floyd was really a symbol of something, you wouldn't have to hide behind it and then try to run like the NFL or Target or Walmart, these places that are cowards. And Starbucks ain't exactly, they've had racial discrimination process. Do you remember the two black men in Philadelphia who were doing business and they were forbidden to use their restrooms? Now they generally coded everything because they got caught out on their behavior, and that wasn't the first rodeo or Denny's or other places. I mean, I could go on. When people try to throw this DEI, like, oh, what playing field are you leveling? See, the delusion that gets thrown out here is like they're doing black people some big grand favor that they are taking care of. You go in there with your resume and your application, and you're the best qualified. No, we know it's going to be whitewashed. We know that Trump's agenda, the people that he appoints, and everything like that ain't what he uses to sell it when he was running for his office. He was finding old school athletes and entertainers and shuffleboard members to go, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. But when he gets in there, right, how many of them do you see getting that position? How many of them can't even get a doorman gig? They can't even rock uh, Michael Jackson's military outfits as a door greeter. Just keeping it 100. With no glove, no penny loafers, not even a penny in the loafers or a dime in the loafers. Just saying. So, when you know this whole thing with Starbucks. First of all, what's all that? If that they trying to say in Missouri that it's delayed the service because they didn't get the first best on time. No, because Starbucks got too many whack different lattes, flattes, motes, mochas, moo all this stuff. They want, it's just like watching when Harry met Sally, when Meg Ryan was like, I want my latte with a strawberry, but a twist and a pinch and a somersault and a curl. I mean, that's what take all the time. It ain't because someone, isn't what you present them to be because of their how they, what they are imagery wise. It's because they're the ones that is long winded. Frappuccinos and Al Pacinos and De Niro's and all that other stuff take too long to make. So that's the problem. It ain't because of the based on your color of your skin. It's because those drinks are too complicated, and they don't pay their workers nothing. That's why people are always striking. If they spend so much time talking about this, they want to talk about the fact that they're underpaid, that they don't get paid a livable wage. That's what they need to spend their time on. Talking about the DEI mess. They need to talk about the pay AI, pay attention, interest. That's right. Pay AI. Pay attention interest. Because you need to step it up where people get paid a better wage. But this whole thing, state of Missouri suing Starbucks, DEI mess is hilarious because that's not the problem. Starbucks is overrated, overstated, charge too much, and they are racist. They've had situations before. This whole thing that we using George Floyd, all them companies that have been doing that, and I guess you said, well, that's up now until the next situation occurs. Don't let another George Floyd situation happen again. But I'm gonna tell you, it will, and well, they'll go run it. They'll act like they see. They showing you what they're made of. That's why if they get boycotted, that's on them. But they showing you what they think of you. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe. Stay black. Stay well. I'm out. Peace.